Okay. I'm finally building my McLaren Lego set that I brought all the way from the Philippines, and it's in this baggie because I had to deconstruct it. Also, we're watching the Italian GP, so if you hear background noise, that's what it is. Okay. We can play it now.
Just to the parabolica, and as a result, the signal has now been given. The formation map will begin at 20 past the hour. So the AlphaTauri coming to a halt means that we will get underway for the third formation at 20 minutes after we originally intended.
Dang, she's blurry.
Nice drone shots here. A little bit of a quite as impressive a Mexican weight as we were seeing in Holland last week. But in fairness, as anyone listens to the qualifying show will know, you kind of get caught out by the wave coming along the grandstand. And I think now through the
Are you watching?
procedure of removing generators.
Oh my gosh. I thought these were instructions,
What are they?
but it comes with like, oh yeah.
So they take really their stride.
I don't know how well you can see it because of the reflection.
So hasn't nodded off, I promise. He's just getting himself back into the mental place that he needs to be in.
But there's also like the stickers that you're supposed to put on the car.
The
afternoon.
The oldest driver on the grid and the most experienced.
His eyes are so green.
42 years of age.
How do you feel about green eyes?
I think they're nice. They're not as creepy as blue eyes.
Blue eyes are very creepy.
You consider 10th is the worst performance of the season in qualifying. It shows you what a great run
Okay,
that team
cool.
driver has had. It's absolutely been fantastic.
So I gotta build the engine first.
A car which was certainly very competitive at the beginning of the year, but ended slightly faded for a few races. McLaren took over that mantle, and then the weather conditions brought Fernando right back into the thick of it in Zandvoort last weekend. And his teammates, he seems to have struggled with the lack of running. He didn't get any, he missed out on practice sessions for sorry, how do you say his name? Drugovic. Yes, Drugovic.
I'm so sorry. If you hear all that noise, it's the Lego pieces. Okay. So this is the first piece. I feel like it's so loud. All you can hear is the crinkling. Hold on, let me get all the little bits and bobs out. See, in the alternate universe where I pursued a mechanical engineering degree, cool. I feel like and I hope people don't think it's insulting, but in my head, mechanical engineers just play with Legos all day.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
It is going to be interesting to see what we get.
Oh yeah, so I've already watched the Italian GP. My sister has not, and that's why it's playing in the background. I don't know, how should I do this? Should I like tilt it down?
I mean,
I'm gonna tilt it down. Previous race. No way. Did George really do? Did we watch the one before that?
Yeah, we did.
The Dutch. Okay.
I don't remember how that went.
I remember
We
it
only
was
watched the
rough,
race.
but I know we watched the race in 30, but I don't remember it. Oh my god, I lost the piece. This is not going well.
change that today.
Dang,
Is
I just
Sergio
started.
Perez, who's taken part in the second top five start for the last 9 races. He's actually a lot happier with the long runs when you look at the practice. He's confident about overtaking Russell, Leclerc, Sainz. The worry for him is whether he can keep on terms with his teammates. But this is a
So
race
this is
that has
gonna
thrown
go
up so
here.
many strange results in recent years. Whether it be Pierre Gasly taking his
Am I too
maiden
close?
win,
Is that what it
an
is?
extraordinary race back in 2020, whether it be Daniel Ricciardo.
That was a
scoring
beautiful
both
race.
runs in McLaren, or even as well,
Do you need to make it louder? Okay. I am clearly outclassed here. I'm just gonna take out all the little pieces.
No, yeah, it's good to take out all the ones in the back. Like, you know how they're already sectioned? Just take everything out.
Hopefully it doesn't fall everywhere.
And then
This was the stuff that was in the first bag.
section it based on like
The parts, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't build Legos often.
When was the last time you built it?
It wasn't a Lego, but do you remember the Demon Slayer?
Oh yeah,
Like,
I made you do it for me because
Yeah.
there was no instructions, so I was like, I'm gonna mess it up.
I literally built that off of yeah, the photo. For real, I was like,
I think it's so whack that they don't have.
Important for Hamilton to try and keep Norris and Alonso behind. And right, I hope you're ready for this one. We're going to do it all over again. And then hopefully at the end of this formation map, we'll actually bring you the Italian Grand Prix. After a slight delay, after Yuki Tsunoda failed to take the start.
It wasn't his fault.
Time in the last 3 Italian Grand Prix that he has been
Also,
entered for.
Yuki
We are back
posted
on to our
a
third
video
formation
on
lap
YukiTube,
of the day.
and I was like, dang, why he plotting on the. Oh,
Weaving to generate temperature. You can see
I forgot
the
I'm
old
alive.
thing in front of the grandstand there.
Oh.
And the rest of you-
I mean, what?
He's,
Why he being scandalous is the proper terminology.
he's just
In a silly, goofy mood.
peeping and trotting.
Like ahead of Carlos Sainz, and psychologically, you'll think, okay,
Let's
Carlos,
go
there you see me come off your
Beep,
inside as we run towards first corner. He's obviously dropped behind them to allow him to
Dun,
run the
dun,
field
dun,
round.
dun.
I see it and I see it.
So it's all these little psychological games and drivers make the way through the procedure.
Like this is. Okay.
Level of temperature in the brakes. They'll have a predetermined amount of burnout. to make the
Oh, I'm not sure if anybody's commenting. Can you like put your phone on so that I could like?
fuel on board. So it's very different feeling from when they were last out qualifying. So we'll be having a little lean on the tire, lean on the car, so they can get an idea of what it's going to feel like on the opening lap of this Grand Prix. Carlos Sainz once again being roared around.
It's okay. It's the formation lap, so we don't have to like pay full attention yet. And I've also watched this already, so I was like,
Anyone's commented.
no? Okay, good. I'm very focused right now. I say.
Brown on the right hand side, and if a Ferrari is on pole, which it is, they always rise at this moment. They've done it 3 times already, sharing the pole position. It's the bit at the end of the 50 laps that he's interested in.
Oh,
Natulog na ako. Good night.
good night.
I don't want to show Mary. Come here. I don't want to show. I don't want to show either. Oh.
Flying kiss.
Would this affect any of the drivers? Would this affect any of the teams?
Meme. You have to grab it.
Well, we were trying for this 20 odd minutes ago, and we have to sort of build ourselves back up again. It's unusual to have this.
Oh my gosh. Imagine I ripped it. Just put it right
They are
there. Okay.
standing in the grandstands. They are applauding.
They are
the cars
standing
to the
in the
line.
grandstands.
Very slow, taking the position for Fernando Alonso.
Me when I'm trying to write an essay, trying to fulfill the word requirement.
The distance from pole to the first braking zone
It's a long one here. There is a possibility, even if you don't get the launch off the line.
Honestly,
tuck into the
I have
slipstream
so much
and
props
still attack.
to
Even
the guys and
if you're not
girlies
making the
that do like
move,
F1
you
podcasts.
make the arrival off the
I would not be
restart.
able to take it seriously if that was me. Like, also, I would have to edit out like half the podcast because of stuff I say. I just know, I know myself.
Here we go then. We are ready for the
Do you ever
Italian
imagine yourself
Grand
like
Prix
doing
that
a
promises
podcast
so
though, just in
much.
general?
The green
I could
flag
see
is
us doing a
back.
podcast, to be honest.
The five red lights in
Yeah, like
Monza.
a podcast together.
Mm.
I could see it.
Should we
And
invest
the
our money in
Italian
making a
Grand Prix
podcast?
is go with a good reaction time for
To grab this
Ferrari, made it to Ferrari.
Was it inside the?
Yeah, it is inside.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Brilliant start, brilliant defence, and Charles Leclerc there still having to battle with George Russell to go down to the second chicane. Looks like he's going to maintain that position. The door is a little bit
Alright,
open.
there's so many
Very nice
parts.
to have a look. But amazing that
Only
we
on
seem to
part
have
one.
gone through the first couple of chicanes with no sign of any contact.
Piastri gained a place. He's the McLaren ahead of Alexander Albon in the
Ooh,
Williams.
I mean, wait, no, it's Alex, okay.
Wait, where's the little
Hamilton was on the hub, and then
stats? Is
Hulkenberg
it this?
is 3 places up in 10th position. Those in the top 5 stayed in the positions that they left the grid. No surprise, not getting the grip off the line.
I want it on this side, not
Left the
the.
grid.
Yeah, it's
You'll
all
just have to
as it
wait.
was in
Oh,
qualifying.
oh, it'll come.
This is very much
Right.
about
It'll show
building
up.
a race car. How much
Maybe.
can I push this early in the Grand Prix? Carlos Sainz just opening up a
I
little bit. of a
legitimately
gap.
cannot tell you.
literally.
Yeah,
Staten wanted to pull into his slipstream there.
give it a little bit because they just did lap 1, so.
That's interesting that it was very, very tight. Charles Leclerc had a bit of a run on Verstappen. Second phase though, Verstappen was close in the
Oh, George
braking
is-
zone.
Keep hard.
Cheering the Ferraris in the grandstands. It was calm before the race. They're roaring now, and Sainz converts the pole position into the lead at the end of lap 1. That is a waft of a look from the time driver. There he is, car 23, Alexander Albon. Who's trying to
Seeing
use that
Suki's name.
straight line speed of the
And then just seeing
Leclerc,
Pitt.
like
I keep saying
he's
Suki.
far ahead, and he's got a good run, decent. He has
Yuki.
Mhm.
You're mixing his last and his first name.
No, I'm actually referring to Suki from Billy. One of her side jobs, you know.
She's an F1 driver.
Who gets up to 6th position
Woo!
with a super move?
That was
Let's
great.
go,
It was
my
precise.
boy.
Absolutely brilliant from Alex.
So McLaren now are 7th and 8th. Oscar Piastri is back where he started in the Grand Prix. But does
We
that
can
give us
be
a
world
clue of what
champion.
Alex Albon is capable of? Got close into the first chicane, made the move into the second. Looking forward to seeing that from the trackside cameras because that would be brave to go around the outside line. Piastri playing the long game. You can see Hamilton is trying to line up Lando Norris. There you go. There's Hamilton. Car 44. We got all with it now.
Yeah, amazing. We got Hulkenberg not far off the gearbox and Hamilton.
Is this
They'll all want
right?
to stay within that 1 second. So when we get DRS activated, then they have a chance to, as Hamilton goes deep into the final corner, will that compromise his run? And let's see if that allowed Hulkenberg to get a slipstream.
I know there's a Ferrari in first and a Ferrari in third, but the atmosphere here is extraordinary. They haven't won a race all season long, and they're treating it like it's the last lap on lap
Mate,
3.
I'm already
They have
lost.
a long way to go.
Do we need
Lots
help?
to be decided.
No.
Max Verstappen has kept Carlos
Fine.
Sainz
It'll be
within
fine.
a second. We will
I know I
get
need
DRS
this piece and that
enabled
piece. And then
this time around. We go back to the start.
So the lights went out. It was all fairly even Stevens. And then Max
Even
Verstappen in the second
Stevens.
phase looked like he pulled up onto the
I hate
gearbox
the
of
Europeans.
Carlos Sainz.
Even
Wanted to go
Stevens,
on
like, what does that
outside line,
mean?
but was conscious of
Uh,
Charles Leclerc.
Cooking
Giving a
my
little
chain.
wider
What,
turn
sir?
to that first part of the chicane, just to allow for
a chink in the
Charles to
chain.
What?
potentially lock up, which he didn't do, and then
Is
that
it chink in the
compromise to go on
chain?
board with Max Verstappen. You
Like,
can
as
see the
in
second phase
this-
of the start was
okay.
basically Carlos, like he's been all
Really
weekend,
wouldn't do me dirty like that.
aggressive in his defence. Think, right,
I'm
battle
so
the inside. If you
confused.
want it, you're going to have to convert the outside. Which
I don't
did
understand.
actually
Do you need help?
almost happen,
No.
If you remember a couple of years ago with Lewis Hamilton.
Do you
I-
not want help?
I don't.
This is on board with Pierre Gasly, the driver who started in 17th position and is still there. So he was fighting in the middle of the pack here. It's Logan Sargent directly ahead of us. And there is Logan Sargent taking the wide route through as they were very well behaved compared to some of the starts that we've seen down at the first turn. We return to trackside pictures of the Italian Grand Prix, lap 4 of 51. Max Verstappen with DRS, fastest lap of the Grand Prix, 4
You know
tenths of a
what?
second
We'll
away.
just start building, and if it's wrong, then I'll just cry.
Much less
But
drag and the slipstream for Carlos, who's having to do all the work on his own. Charles Leclerc was just on the second behind Verstappen. He would have got DRS, but it looks like he's just not quite close enough to make any use of that. And Max is definitely hustling to try and get past Sainz.
Now, how aggressive is Sainz going to be here? Because if he can force any sort of battle with Verstappen, he brings his teammate back into play. Charles Leclerc is clinging on to the coattails of the World Championship leader, the man who is short of his third world title. That is the standard that they all look at. For the drivers, they're looking at 3, and Verstappen on his way to that to match.
I think it's right.
And he's trying to pass a
It looks
Scully
like
and
it's
Vettel
right.
today.
He's already signing a bit, so well good.
So Max, just be sensible for the moment.
Just be sensible for the moment.
Well, bit of propaganda from the cockpit there. He knows well that that was broadcast. And there'll be a Ferrari engineer or a group of engineers going, oh, okay.
It's not good news. If you are wearing Ferrari red, it is trouble. You can see once
No
again, he
offense,
gets
mate,
the
but it's
ball
always
10
trouble when
seconds.
you're wearing Ferrari red.
No, they can play the long game here.
Yeah.
Sainz will try and
Johnson Troll.
protect the lead for as long as possible. If they
No, I'll
start
never get
changes
over
it entirely,
watching
you haven't
Jaws
really
for my
seen
film
Max
class,
have to do
being
much.
so bored out of my
Racing this
mind.
year, he's been in
Because I thought the majority of the movie was going to be trying to fight the shark. I was excited for the action, for the drama. Like, I thought they were going to get stranded in sea. Most of the movie was talking on land. No shark to be found. Just idiots. Talking.
Go, Carlos. See, at this point, it was like 6 a.m. and I was freaking out.
Were you delirious?
I was getting there.
Neutralizing each other out.
I was getting
There are 2
there.
DRS zones around this racetrack. This is one of them. This is just
My
pure.
word, how am I
performance
supposed to? Ah!
DRS zones down the main straight and down to the Ascari chicane. Turns 8, 9, and 10
Ascari chicane.
of this circuit. You can see how.
I could not be a
efficient that
sports
Red Bull is.
commentator. I'm
All
so
around the
sorry.
sixth straight.
Like,
Now there's a run for
kudos
Max.
to them.
Yeah, loses out through the middle of the corner inevitably.
So
As you
right.
then got the
Is it
turbulent
supposed to be
air on the
this
back
way?
of Sainz. Well, he's going to have DRS. He'll start to gain massively in this phase. Is he brave enough to have a go?
He's going to be sent the long way round by Carlos Sainz, who is desperate to hang on to the lead of the Grand Prix, and that is an elbow thrown by the Ferrari. Would Sainz be aggressive was the question. There's your answer.
Well, that was reminiscent of what Verstappen and Hamilton did a few years ago. And as we know, on that occasion, Max didn't back out of it. He was squeezed absolutely fairly in terms of Sainz taking the racing line. And he backed out. But he's laid down the intent. I want to get the pass done. Sainz covers the inside beautifully.
It's a
Max
poster.
there slightly compromised the braking. Sainz left enough room for him to try and wiggle his way around the outside, but he wasn't carrying momentum.
That was about it.
He's all
There's
smiling.
always a smile in that radio from Verstappen. These are the first laps that Carlos Sainz has led all year long. He is desperate to hang on to the lead.
Wait, mate.
Yeah, well, look, naughty,
Oh, okay.
but nice. He kept the lead, and well, it would have been a soft pass had he gone round the outside there.
Good ball.
Sainz already knows that it was strong defence. He's always been good at it. Now, the more the top two fight, the more this man, Charles Leclerc, comes into play. If you don't have the performance, it's all about the racecraft. The cars thunder over the line once again. The crowd rise in the grandstand once again. Can Verstappen get a move? Does he try something different this time? Not close enough.
I don't
You're looking at the
understand.
top three for the Italian Grand Prix, and they're separated by a second.
This is why
When
I
was the
thought
last
I'm a
time
kid.
Max Verstappen was meat in the sandwich? squeeze there between two
I'm losing
Ferraris.
it.
Well,
You need
we had to
help.
make a move on Lando
No.
Norris at the British Grand Prix. The last time a Red Bull wasn't leading, by the way, back in Austria for this Grand Prix. But it's an unusual feeling in this dominating season for the Dutch driver. But he knows we've got the pace here. Don't need to do anything rash. If he's got the momentum for a slam-dunk move, he'll make it. Sainz's determination is giving us a great Italian Grand Prix at the start. No one is shaping for the move really further back. Hamilton's within the DRS of Norris, just to keep you updated on everyone. But we're going through the Ascari chicane now. Turns 8, 9, and 10. And on
feel
this
like there's
part of the circuit,
something
you really do
wrong.
see
I
the
just-
efficiency
I
that
don't
Red Bull
know
has
what.
through Ascari brings him super close to the parabolic.
Yeah, this is where he closes the gap down, and it's all really a case of how tight he is through the middle of that parabolic at the final corner, and being able to pull away a little bit from Charles, who was closer on the entry. DRS will pop open once again, but further away than he has been.
So Sainz can see Verstappen gaining with every meter, but that defence was close. Look further back. Sergio Perez is all over the back of George Russell. Russell defends as well. It is a high-speed track, but as a result, they're running less weight. As a result, the slipstream effect is less, and the driver has to be brave on the brakes. No need to risk it at the moment for the Mexican driver trying to improve up to 4th place here. There's the lead, then 2nd, then 3rd, then there's Russell and Perez battling over 4th place.
Yeah, Russell's staying in touch with McLaren. He's only 1.6 behind. Any battling he does here with Perez is going to see him lose that distant throw. He's out of DRS. Perez already sliding the rear through the first level.
The first one.
George showing good pace through those two corners. And in fairness, the Mercedes was only just over 3/10 away
Okay,
from
I think that's right.
In racing terms, that's,
And if it's not-
it's a racing mile, isn't it? But in actual fact, the performance of that car has improved
I
significantly.
feel like I have the wrong prong.
So
There's
Perez
not
chasing
really
down
that
Russell for
shorter.
fourth. This is the battle for the lead, though, with Max Verstappen chasing 10 Grand Prix victories in a row. He's looking to win his 47th Grand Prix today, and it looks good this time. You can see he's closing with every meter that we run. Wonderful noise down the main straight, getting closer. Defensive action surely required from the Scarlet Ferrari ahead. And
Woo!
Verstappen stays calm. He'll get a great run out of the first day.
Yeah, Carlos very cleverly parking the car and the braking right in the middle. So
Okay,
it
that's what this
compromises the ability for Max to then lunge it down the inside.
This is so humbling.
George suggests more management 6, turn 6.
That's George Russell, chatting to his engineer quite forthrightly. I'm not sure why they leaked out rear. I'm sure that's what he was saying.
Oh,
The top three are glued
You're
together.
joking.
by a
That's
second.
definitely not what
And
George
then
said.
Russell is trying to defend from the brilliant Red Bull design of this year. They have won every single race so far in 2023. 2 of them have belonged to Sergio Perez. But since April the 30th this year, the only winner in Formula One has been that man. Car number 1, the man who played his 3rd home victory in a row last time out. Ferrari won victory at home though. He is
See, I can't
mighty
imagine
through
not
Ascari.
liking
The
that.
run begins. Can Sainz keep the lead? We're about to head
Like,
onto lap 10.
Yeah, do I
just love
suffer
that
every
rear camera shot.
race
The car
because of
snaking
Ferrari?
away with that iconic Ascari
Most
chicane.
definitely. But at least Max is winning.
yeah. If it were Perez, I'd rip my hair out.
He's doing everything he can. They're switching the modes. He's trying to scare Sainz in the braking zone. Sainz, a very experienced competitor, celebrating his 29th birthday on Friday. He'll be celebrating every lap that he can stay in the lead. The problem will come in about 10 laps' time. when we
Okay,
talk
I
about
think
the
I really think I have
He's
like the
struggling with the
wrong
rear laps.
thing.
Yeah,
I mean, that's okay.
imagine that
That's
more
okay.
needs and then Max's
We'll
reaction.
deal.
It would be suggesting to me that they're pulling back a little bit. in his
Wait, can I
engine.
see?
No.
And Max is able to put in a straight line. If you told me back, that's going to make it really difficult to try and get past that. So they're relying on the fact that Carlos is absolutely on the edge of rear adhesion, and eventually that might be where they stay.
Yes.
Well,
Was this from the
qualifying session,
same guy?
that really could have decided things for Red Bull sweeping the season was Monaco earlier in the year when Fernando Alonso was very close to
There was a third match.
Is this from the same place?
No, that one's separate.
Okay, this is
That's the base of the car.
Okay.
I hate McLaren.
I have to make sure that you have all the ones open.
That's why. I guess that's why. No, yeah, that's the rest of the one. That's why it wasn't fitting. I was like, I swear, I'm not crazy. I was like, what's going on? This is smaller. It is smaller. Me, I can't.
This section of the streets stressed me out.
Which section?
Like that. Like, I don't know where it is on the map. It's like right before like those curved turns.
Wait, okay, this isn't correct. This isn't correct either. Oh, my word, my word.
Separated the.
This is diabolical. This is why I didn't do mechanical engineering. This is the real reason.
Wonderful result. Last time around at Zandvoort when he was on the podium in a Formula 1 Grand Prix for the first time since 2021 and for the first time with
There's so many blue. Are you the correct piece?
Their weekend.
I can't even tell.
Spanish driver, the man from Madrid, continues to lead into Ascari. Alberto Ascari, who set a scorching pace.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to stay here until I finish this. I hope you know that.
Between a couple of
Me
years,
asleep. You're still working on it.
the World Championship. In between there,
I'm snoring in your life.
Whose idea was this?
Sainz will be delighted with this opening stint of the Grand Prix.
Yeah, he's been flawless. I haven't seen any other rotation. He's managed
No, I don't want help.
to the first corner and then to at the start. And
But yeah, this. Oh no, no.
to try and get it around the outside. Did you come
Is
to
it
Perez once
Am I
again?
crazy? Maybe that is the one. I don't know. I feel like
Oh,
that's
no, it
not
was
though.
He's got to be a lot braver. He's making that move late. He's making
Okay,
that
I
move
feel
late.
like it
We'll
is
hear
though, but I feel
Perez
like
on the
it's
radio
too
talking
short.
about that, but he's committed
Do you
to
have
that
to-
inside line, and that's 2 laps in a row that are
I think maybe
clearly
like
past
you
the car.
don't push
That's
it
not
in
been allowed
all the way.
past the Mercedes of
You
George
just do
Russell,
it.
who was struggling a little bit with qualifying pace before the summer break.
Dada.
After 3 weeks off, has come back and he has been the lead Mercedes on the grid for both of those Grand Prix. This was Pierre Gasly coming into the pits. We are currently on lap 12, and that was a bit of a hit for the man on the front jack.
It took a while to.
Or maybe I
get some
don't need to
touches
push it
on
all the
nose,
way.
get
Maybe
it
you're
down
right.
there. Maybe some rubber in the brake ducts, smoke there.
This is humiliating.
Go on board, Fernando Alonso.
Why is trying to build Legos so like humbling?
On the Haas of
This has been a very humbling experience for me.
Not a lot of overtaking going on in the Italian Grand Prix.
You know what I feel like is super
You can see
humbling?
the job that Sainz is doing.
Trying to build IKEA furniture. Like I know it's the same concept, but with like actual furniture. But like I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like building furniture is fun.
The level of deployment
I hate
is
building.
getting close
I
here.
actually don't mind. I
As
enjoy
is Perez
building
will watch the
furniture.
balls down to turn number
Surprisingly,
one.
I feel like-
Still Sainz will be
I know
pleased
that
with what he's been able to put
Matt's,
together. This time
like,
Perez did not
passes-
even have the run that he did a couple of laps before.
Carlos, but like
Well, he's got the quick car.
I'm like hoping that like my memory is bad. And like I just remembered the podium differently. Like what do you mean? It's Carlos, Alex, and Charles.
Me when I'm delusional.
Struggling to
That's
tires,
so great.
Mercedes are feeling that as well. So,
Are they pitting it? Is it the part where they pit?
No.
Okay.
Ferrari hasn't pitted yet.
Okay.
You can still read.
Something that's in the armory of Ferrari. Charles Leclerc is close enough that if Red Bull feels
I kid you not. My hands started
I know what
shaking.
DRS means now.
forcing Sainz's, Verstappen's
Good.
hand to have to try and cover it.
The earliest estimation for when you would want to come in for a one stop, and we are only expecting one
What's it called?
stop.
I
in the
feel like
Italian
being
Grand
a
Prix,
driver
was lap 20.
is so like
How aggressive will Ferrari go?
See,
with
now
like it
Charles
takes
Leclerc?
so much brain power because like what do you mean? You can only be specific areas where you can DRS.
Make a key decision. They've
Well,
got 2
yeah.
cars in this battle for the win. One car they can use
I feel like people just think, oh, it's just driving. It's like these boys go through so much. Like
It is, but just a little bit of understeer through the middle of the corner. Means that
Well, I knew they would do something. They're driving.
Carlos is going defensive again.
Okay, maybe this
Doing
one.
it early
this
and
is a
also
short
then
piece.
covering off the middle of the track. So that's taking away any confidence from Max.
Oh my god, Perez.
Perez gets to the inside of Russell, but they were both
Did he
off the road
skip?
trying to make the corner at the first chicane. And Perez.
Wait, did he just completely skip the thing?
Russell will say he overtook me off the racetrack.
Yeah,
He
he,
needs to just catch
he
that
went
a bit
off the
early
tracks.
to see where did the crash actually happen. Did it happen and then he went off? But you're absolutely right. If George Wally's let it back, then
Wait, hold on. I feel like we need to go back to that moment because Perez for sure went off track.
How do I get you to fit? Are you my mother?
Back in front. So he's earned on the side of caution. Doesn't want an investigation from race control. Let's listen in.
Yeah, he gave it back. He gave it to
That was fairly predictable on the radio. Understandable though, you're scrubbing off so much speed from over 200 miles per hour. Charles Leclerc beginning to push on. Let's review what happened down the
Oh,
okay, so
wait,
more
he's
aggressive on
in
the
the
braking
wrong
this
one.
time.
Yep, I
Goes
am.
to
Okay,
turn.
that's why it's not fitting,
Well,
guys.
Okay.
I need to look at
He's
the
calling it
instructions
a
more
good push
carefully.
off. I'm not sure he was ever going to slow down for that corner. Let's see from this camera angle. Yep, locks up and runs right. Now, Checo, good attempt to get the referee on side, but you were never making the apex.
He knows we've got replays, right?
He forgot.
George did not push him in.
This has been a great
They're agreeing. They're like,
so far.
didn't.
14th Grand Prix Sunday of the season, and Verstappen.
This Brad just cut the track.
Defensive move from Carlos Sainz, one lap ago.
Perez,
Carlos Sainz
you're
having
so
a look in the
silly.
mirror. Verstappen getting close, and he just immediately commits to the race. Look, there's the first lock-up we have seen from the race leader. A visual example of the traction that he's under, and look at the momentum. Verstappen has gone, coming out of the first chicane, going through Curve Grand Prix, side by side the car, the lead of the Grand Prix, and the Ferrari is inching back ahead, centimetres between the leading player in the Italian Grand Prix, and Max Verstappen takes the lead. But there's nothing he can do, and the man who takes the perfect 10 is P1.
Up until that point. And then he's losing those
Now imagine that at 6 in the morning while everybody's asleep and you're trying to hold it in.
Left side of Carlos Sainz, giving him the inside into the chicane.
Oh
And,
my
well,
god.
the disappointment on the Ferrari mechanics.
Oh my god. I don't know why I had that reaction. I've never.
Sainz was so resilient there. He was very importantly fair as well into the second chicane.
Hold on.
And great racing. It's the crap.
I did not know I was capable of reacting like that.
Oh man, I'm missing a piece. Wait, is it blue? Wait, was it supposed to be blue? This is what I mean. Like, I need to look at the instructions better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start crying.
I feel like I just need to help you.
Crowd continue to cheer Verstappen on for his moments of history.
It's a lot quicker. I also need to pick up the pace.
Yeah, Lando Norris running 0.7 behind Piastri. He's been consistently in that DRS.
Am I tripping?
One
Is
lap
it this way?
later, and there's other. Whoa! This time, Perez gets to the part of the racetrack he's been chasing for so long. He gets to the inside. That's fourth place.
And using even more of the racetrack than
George, take one for the team.
to the inside.
It's not your team, but it's for the team.
Exit. Gets enough of his car down the inside. Well, there's a brave defence from George. He's in the slipstream. But I think he realises that's a faster car. And he would be well advised to just try and follow it right now and give himself a bit of a breathing space to Piastri behind.
As Sainz burned through his
Honestly,
tyres
as
trying
much
to
as I
run
would
at
love
Red Bull pace because he has
for
dropped back
Alex
immediately 1.3 seconds.
to take
This is
over
how Max
Checo's
Verstappen
spot
took the
and be
lead
in Red
of
Bull.
the
I just
Italian
know
Grand
Red Bull would not
Yeah,
treat him
deployed
right.
nice and early. The electrical energy
I do
available
miss
coming off
Red Bull Alex
I
the
a little
do.
bit.
and you can see the
Like, I
slippery
feel like he
Ferrari
would do
starts
so
to
good in
outperform
Red Bull
him
if
as
Red
the speed
Bull
builds.
just wasn't.
But in the end,
Red Bull.
he had the inside line
You know what I mean?
compromised as he went
Yes.
through the chicane.
Wait,
Real
Red Bull,
chance
if you're
that
listening,
they'll
don't
get a camera
listen.
view of the under rotation from Sainz. And the drive,
Why would Red Bull be watching that? You build a McLaren. If anything, you should be careful what you say about McLaren.
It's really a case of
Not that, actually.
I can't do anything.
I
other
love
than
McLaren
trying to
boards.
cover as
He
best
said,
you can.
I love
Hmm.
Lando and
Ferrari
Oscar.
running on
He said, let me think about that.
the Red Bull, Sainz, then Leclerc.
No, but genuinely, I do love.
One-stop window. Well, they go aggressive. That option to use Charles Leclerc expires.
Like,
They
I don't
were
know.
so
Me and
close to
Lando
being able
were
to
besties.
use him tactically. Be interesting
Like-
to see as well how quickly Perez
Like,
can get
Lando's
past
my ride or die.
Ferraris, which is our
Okay.
expectation heading into the race. Sometimes the
Did I build it wrong again?
When it comes to actually
I'm
putting
gonna start
rubber
crying.
on the racetrack. Lando Norris, we heard on the radio whilst we were watching the change of lead, saying that I'm faster than Piastri, but the team not intervening at the moment. Norris 7/10 of a second away. We look at the Ferrari team.
We're getting somewhere, guys.
Who must have been impressed with the first 14 laps. Oh, scientists! Grand Prix, but you can see how little tyre he has left.
Yeah, he's in a bit of trouble now with the tyres on that car. Charles Leclerc, it's almost down to a situation where as a team, do they let Leclerc go? I don't think he's going to really catch Verstappen, but if he can keep the gap as small as it possibly can be, if Verstappen has an issue at pit stop or locks up and runs wide, then you want your total race time to be as fast as possible. And right now, the Ferraris are racing each other.
Ferraris are racing each other. I wonder if Charles Leclerc will get on the radio, because remember, they're both racing Sergio Perez, who is now in free air for the first time in a long time. He's 2.5 seconds away from the back of the Ferrari.
Understood.
Yeah, this is when Ferrari needs to be decisive. You can let Charles go. If he doesn't make headway, then they can always readdress it with Carlos later.
That would be the option for the Scuderia. Be interesting to see whether they sort the cars at this point.
I will not be commenting on Ferrari.
In the Grand Prix. The evidence of the speed.
I'm gonna sit here and try to build my McLaren.
Every time I like see Perez behind Charles, I get nervous.
Stay there. Scientists saying the tyres are nearly finished. I'm not surprised. He was having to be perfect. The first mistake he made.
What happened?
You're lying. How? How?
Max is running a second a lap quicker.
I don't understand.
27 versus 27. So
I don't understand.
the difference between being able to have a car switch tires on for a single lap
Am
and then a car that's got the consistency to deliver
I crazy?
multiple laps.
I mean, I'm sure I am, but like,
There's a couple of teams out there facing strategic choices.
what do you mean?
Lando Norris.
Is it this piece? You're lying.
Was beginning to hint at a suggestion of being
I'm gonna start crying.
with the information that the tyres had gone, and the
You being like, what was I supposed to be fun?
race by Formula 1 2023 standards. Max
I don't
Verstappen
think I
made
like
sure
Legos.
that eventually making the pass to the lead. We have had one retirement.
Is it this one?
Did not take the start.
Is it this one?
All the time
Yeah, I think
that
it's this one.
McLaren
Oh,
teams are
mate.
tripping over each other, then that's around Perez, who's
I feel like you need to just like put
the two of them.
like the piece and like put it next to the picture to confirm.
I did. It's very confusing.
No, like, cause like you see how it's like they have like they're like boxed. I feel like you need to put it like next to the picture.
Right there at the battle for
It's
pole
like
position.
boxed up. Just to be sure.
McLaren's.
So misleading.
Qualifying Lando Norris for only the third time since they became.
Okay, Alex can climb up to P1.
That second place finish in the sprint in Belgium. McLaren, a team transformed since they updated that car. First of all, Lando Norris at Austria, and then for both drivers at Silverstone, and then both drivers completely having the update by the time that they got to Budapest. They have been vaulted back to the front of the field, but this circuit, although they have improved that rear wing, it's still a very draggy car of aerodynamic efficiency.
I need to watch Lando and Oscar try to build this. Yeah, bro,
He's been called in, which releases Charles Leclerc.
I know everybody was holding their breath.
That happened. Perez is right with. Russell is in as well. But Perez got that gap down from 3 seconds to nothing. He's in the wheel tracks of Charles Leclerc.
Ferrari, that timing got affected by Mercedes coming in there. Sometimes you can find that the car
Wait,
is
I'm
all serviced,
confused.
but you can't
How did I
see
do
which
this?
other cars in the
Okay,
pit lane.
this way.
Wasn't the case there. See what the
This way.
pit lane sign
No, no,
is.
no, no, no,
Sign
no,
makes his way
no,
back
no,
onto
no, no.
track just
You went in
behind
too much.
Bottas, who was running in 10th place.
So this is Perez, who continues round once again, and he has got the Ferrari ahead. Perez
he's
very
driving
confident
with
after the
me.
long run pace. You can just see the Ferrari using more of the road, requiring more animation behind the steering wheel from their drivers. This has been an Achilles heel for the Italian team all year long. They've just got through the rubber quicker than not just the Red Bulls that they're racing, but most teams out there.
Yeah, the only common part really between all of the teams is the tyres, of course, and assuming they're running on the same compound, it's like hards are brought forward.
We're getting somewhere. I feel like every time I put a piece together, I backtrack as I start to work on the next one because I'm like, wait, I think it's wrong.
Perez is always good at making that tyre last a little bit longer. He's going to do so again. He's going to try
And then I start crying.
He's going to try the overcut on a day where we know the undercut is very, very powerful. That is Verstappen out with a 2.5-second stop. Here is Charles Leclerc, who hit it from what was, when we began this run, third position. Where is he in comparison?
I kid you not. When they talked about pitting him, I literally felt like I was going to throw up. I was so nervous.
Was told to do the opposite of Charles Leclerc, which makes sense.
Like, oh
so
gosh,
you'll be boxed in behind him if they did two good pit stops.
The two Scarlet Ferraris will be side by side down to turn one. More speed though for Carlos Sainz, who's just going to get out ahead of his teammate, and that was so important for the Spanish driver. The Ferrari's putting on a show here at Monza. Sainz led the opening laps of the Grand Prix. He's beaten his teammate out onto the racetrack. Charles Leclerc will try and bring the zone to full operating temperature. They're going side by side into the road chicane, and Sainz stays ahead.
Okay, right, it's on. That was very close. Charles had been feeling that he was squeezed a little bit onto that curb, and in fact, if the curb wasn't there, then he would have been onto the grass there, as Carlos was focusing on the apex of the chicane.
This right?
Well, Charles will be a little bit frustrated by that. And is this really? Well, let's just try and see the bigger picture. Are Ferrari really in the battle with Red Bull? Assuming they're not, maybe they're better keeping the powder dry and have both the drivers feel they can fight equally.
Oh my god.
Perez went one lap longer on a day where the overcut isn't meant to work.
This
Strapping Ferrari drivers, how they just presented second place in the Grand Prix to Sergio Perez, the man who hasn't been on the podium here since 2012. And that was a result, second place that day, that was caused by being great and gentle and clever on the Pirelli rubber. Out of the pit comes Perez, and both Ferraris get past, so their scrap didn't cost them. Charles Leclerc thinking about a late move to the inside. This one's looking tasty between the teammates.
Indeed, Perez, yeah, well, out behind them, fresh tyres, 2 laps younger than Sainz, a lap younger than Charles Leclerc. It's definitely costing them time, battling each other, but maybe they're just accepting the bigger picture that they expect Perez, over the length of what's left of this Grand Prix, with a faster car to find his way through.
There'll be a little bit of an interesting situation with Max Verstappen in a minute, because as you can see, Oscar Piastri hasn't made a stop, Lando Norris hasn't made a stop, neither does this man, who Max Verstappen is catching very quickly, but Lewis Hamilton has DRS, as does Lando Norris, so is Max Verstappen going to be able to, tell you what, is he going to be able to just roar through on much younger hard tyres with the speed of that Red Bull, or could there be a DRS train for the world champion to deal with?
Well, I think thankfully for him, the Mercedes power cars, that all 3 of them are a little bit draggy. So the Red Bull should have an advantage, even if it is a DRS train.
So Verstappen closing in, and Norris, who is brought in, they get the advantage there to vault him ahead of his teammate. He's been called in first. He is the lead driver in the championship for McLaren, but he was not the lead driver on the grid. So Piastri is sent round once again. Hamilton is a second away. The Ferraris continue to be glued to each other. And now Sergio Perez has joined us battle as well.
Glued to each other.
It's going to be an entertaining scrap here. Just reference for you. The progress for Red Bull, Sainz
Did I do that right?
3 seconds behind Max
so
Verstappen,
confused.
who has joined
Something's wrong.
the top 3 now.
Something's always wrong. It's like Ferrari.
Race lead.
Yeah. So
I did not say that.
how quickly Verstappen makes his way through his old full Hamilton.
Like this falling apart.
Terribly leading this Grand Prix. Right a moment, even if it's unlikely.
It's supposed to be flush against each other, but it's not. Why? I don't understand.
It's very much a impressive rookie season from the Australian driver. So this is George Russell.
Is it not
It's
supposed
under
to be flush
investigation
against
between
each
Russell
other,
and Ocon
like
for
in
leaving the
the
track and gaining an advantage. And that's Russell coming out of the pits. The tyre's not fully in the temperature window. And did he overtake by going over the road? He certainly didn't get the place back if he did. And race control looking at that one at the moment.
Yeah, well, the fact that the Alpine made the apex, that's the answer to that question is George Russell will have to give the position back.
He's not in a position to do that though, David. He's miles ahead now of Ocon. He's only coming out of the parabolica, so George Russell might have to deal with a 5-second penalty there. That was just a procedural thing as
Yes, it wasn't George's fault.
makes the stop. And where is he in relation to his teammate? His teammate's
Am I going
getting
crazy? Like I said, I'm sure I am, but I'm
the
like,
undercut effective there. There is. Oh, he's going to throw one to the inside. It was tight. It's contact between the McLarens at Monza, but it was Norris who got by.
Thankfully, it was just a little bit of contact. Don't see any damage to the front wing. As we see, George Russell is getting that penalty, 5 seconds, because he can't get the place back.
So we can't get to play back in a different race
Okay,
to
okay.
and a lock up there.
I understand.
George Russell, seriously. That's a 5-second penalty for that moment. How about this between the two teammates?
Yeah, that was tight, wasn't it? You've got to say, Lando gave him plenty of space. Oscar naturally trying to use that space, and then they met in the middle. That would have been a heart-in-the-mouth moment for Zach Brown.
Yeah, those two much closer matched in terms of pace than the previous pairing of Ricciardo and Norris. And this is Lewis Hamilton. Max Verstappen at Monza once again in Formula One. Max Verstappen reaches the lead.
nobody.
I don't know. I don't know what happens every time Max gets closer to the car.
Every time Max gets closer to the other.
In battle at some point in Formula One history, Lewis Hamilton signing up.
I think because we like the season, we're not used to him being around other cars because he's so far ahead.
One test between the two on this game history, and there's also no love lost between those two. Given their titanic battles of the past. And Lewis Hamilton suggesting this week that, well, Max has never really had a quick teammate, unlike me. In the end, though, it really doesn't matter who your teammate is, it matters who your main competitor is. And that point of
Talk
his
your
first
ish.
title was definitely Lewis Hamilton and Max
I can't
Verstappen
say it on live
were
when
the
I.
main rivals.
Oh,
There we go!
I thought you broke something. I was like,
How do I do that with this one? I knew they were supposed to be flush against each other. They hit each other.
I didn't see it.
Oscar and Lando?
Yeah,
you did. They replayed it.
Oh, they hit each other at that moment?
Yes.
I thought they just got super close.
No, that was the whole point. They were like, they made contact. I did it. Oh, it's up to scale.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
That's what you meant. I'm all losing it. I better cry. Meanwhile, me. We're only halfway through the
Yeah,
race.
with got Charles Leclerc coming off the middle of the track there.
And I'm on step.
Either playing
Hey,
the
I'm
long
on
game
step
or
9.
still
Okay.
not quite as confident to sort of send it down the inside and let it get sorted out later.
It's been 48 minutes and I'm only on step 9.
After several average races on board with Piastri to run down
Do you want to watch some of the other races?
on the outside,
Like
Lando
the
needs
last
some
one.
space,
We did watch.
and then
We
you
watched
see
the
that
Racing 3.
contact of the tires. Very lucky.
Okay, we
that
should
Oh.
watch
front
like Build the
wing.
Grid.
Oh,
This
okay, I
season.
see what they
Race ending for McLaren. In the end, it's just a fantastic.
I feel like us doing a podcast would be so funny though.
like. I feel like we do like just like a general talking podcast.
Yeah, like it wouldn't be like a specific podcast on
Unless
anything.
we like have a
Call it the, whatever you just said. I just call it the first chicane.
Would you want to film podcast-esque
The
videos?
first and second turns
Maybe.
of the racetrack.
I feel like that'd be
And
I feel like
Harris
our
got a good one
conversations
here,
already
but Charles Leclerc staying with it.
a lot of the time, yeah.
His
I feel
teammate
like it'd be
slipstream. Hamilton is yet to pit, so he'll drop out of this battle. But staying there is helping Leclerc defend, but for how much longer on lap 27 of
How much
51?
longer?
Well, one lap longer, or at least one chicane longer.
Okay, one thing I do appreciate is the fact that
Ferrari's
this is like
information is
mirrored,
helping them at the moment, but they're
which
clearly
helps my
using
brain
the
because
tyres
she's confused right now.
And Perez just has to buy
Maybe
his
like,
time.
why is it
That's
so
what we saw in the first stint of the Grand Prix. It came back to Max Verstappen.
I really think about it. I don't remember
Just nursing
like
the gap there. It's 4.7.
the Ferraris ever really
to
placing.
Carlos Sainz, who's effectively
Like-
P2. Hamilton
or like-
taking the hard tyre.
I don't explain this. I feel like they're always
We'll see
placed
how
together.
long he wants to go.
Like they come as a duo. I think you have to
4
separate
seconds
them.
that you lose.
No, there's been races this year too where
I don't
they've
know. I feel like all the races that I've
Just
seen,
front of Alonso.
it's
maybe.
like they haven't been separated.
27.4 is his pace, and Alonso running on 26.7. So he's going to lose the position, not only on track going into a Scottish chicane, he's going to lose the position to Alonso by the time he does his pit stop, and then he'll hold as he's about to lose to
Man,
Leclerc
those
as
pit
well.
stops,
He's getting
I swear.
Marcus all the way on the back end of the
Always
racetrack.
makes me so
Running out of
nervous.
tyres, just doesn't have the pace.
Oh,
Doesn't fight Charles Leclerc, doesn't fight Charles Leclerc. Both Ferraris go by in a couple of corners. Sainz took the move into Ascari. It was Leclerc getting by into the final corner of the racetrack, the Parabolica, and Hamilton says that's enough on the hard tyre as everyone's beginning
I
to
legit
go
was
by.
about to be like,
And he
has
hits
Louis even gone to the pits?
taking to the end of the Italian Grand Prix.
They did a
Tough
one-stop pit.
weekend for a driver who was happy with the balance of the car in the first practice session. Then he said the setup changes didn't suit him on Friday, and he's never recovered the feel around a circuit where he's 5 times an Italian Grand Prix winner. That's Fernando Alonso in the green Aston Martin, taking the place away. Hamilton will hope that the advantage of tyre compound and tyre life will bring him back into play.
Did I
The
do it
Aston
right?
Martin
No,
and the 2
yeah.
McLarens.
Yeah, he's going to have more pace
Uh-huh.
with those fresher tyres, also the softer compound. He's in
Am I weak? Is that why? Oh no, I
DRS
got it.
position on the launch
Game.
as well, so he needs to really capitalize as quickly as possible before he starts losing performance in the tyres.
It's now 5.5 seconds for the lead of the race. Sainz who moved up to second place at that corner. 1 lap ago. And it's Verstappen, then Sainz, then Leclerc, then Perez, Russell with that 5-second penalty. Albon hanging on, having a bit of a lonely time of it at the moment.
Well, a long way to go on this, that's right.
Frustration of the weekend being reported to Pete Bonington on the radio.
Okay, we're
Max Verstappen,
getting
the fastest
somewhere.
lap of the Grand Prix.
I feel like every time I say that,
26
everything falls
points
apart though.
in the World Championship if it stays like this. And we're going to be seeing a lot of these 3, you would imagine. Only 2 of them can join Verstappen
Yeah,
on the
I
podium.
spoke too soon.
It'll be a remarkable battle for the win. If anything befell our World Championship
Myself,
leader,
mate.
a man in the lead again. Formula 1 as he chases 10 Grand Prix victories in a row, and he'll be ticking off the time as we go. We look
That's
through
okay.
now to see further back. So Russell has that penalty. Albon is coming under attack. Oh, and he's not the only one, because Lewis Hamilton, with a fresher tyre, gets past his old sparring partner, Fernando Alonso, and Hamilton improves to 9th place.
Yeah, that would have been a DRS pass down into the first chicane. It doesn't look like Fernando has got the pace to want to come back at him.
Okay.
So Alonso just accepting when you give him a chance, when you give him a snip, like we saw last time out at Zandvoort, he comes alive. He knows today, not one of those days, and Hamilton taking the place. Alex Albon is under serious pressure from both McLaren.
Let's go, cousin.
He's got past the Aston Martin.
Yeah, Fernando didn't really overly defend the inside, accepting his fate, accepting the pace. Oh, well, okay, there's his
Wow.
cars. Aston never expected to be strong on this racetrack, so if they can come away with some points, they'll be happy. They expect to be back on form in Singapore.
Sergio Perez with another great run, but with a Scarlet Ferrari
I was about
directly ahead
to
of him. It still
for
has
Singapore, and
DRS.
I was like, why does it look
And
like
he
that?
just ran to the inside of the corner
That's
and
how I
has
think
no
of it.
chance
Huh?
to get past.
I
Once
feel
again,
like a lot of
frustration
circuits
will
don't
be
look like
building.
the one that.
Max Verstappen
that's
alongside
in
the fourth error from Sainz.
Let me show you.
See, Perez has had greater speed. Now, this is the battle between the McLaren and the Williams. Lando Norris trying to forge the long way round there. That route will be blocked by the tight driver ahead, Alex Albon in the Williams, in 6th position. point scorer last time out at Zandvoort.
Like, I feel
4
like
times
this
in the points
area,
this year.
like,
All are winning
it's kind of
points
funky.
being scored
Oh,
by
'cause they-
the man
Yeah.
who is in 6th place, which
I like
would be
Singapore, though.
his best result of the
It's
season so
such a
far.
fun track.
And McLaren looking good at this stage of the
Wait,
Grand
pay
Prix,
attention.
if they can avoid running into each
You missed Alex move.
Yeah, I think
Sorry.
they've learned their lesson from that contact. Alex
They're
Albon
gonna replay it. It's fine.
fence inside, small lock up there from Lando Norris. They should have done any damage to the tyre in terms of flat spotting, but Oscar Piastri
Okay,
will be willing there to keep battling, and that may well give him an opportunity.
Charles Leclerc close to falling out of DRS range this lap around. It's 9/10 of a second. It's very nearly over a second. If he loses DRS, it will be a slam dunk pass to
Mate,
Sergio
what?
Perez. Does the rear wing element open? Doesn't look like it is. And Perez has his best chance of the Grand Prix so far to
Where
improve
do
to
you
the podium.
go?
Does give you the advantage there once
Is it this way?
late braking into the first chicane protects the podium for Charles Leclerc.
Checo Perez just hasn't looked strong. He'll have a chance to come back again on the run down to the second chicane. Looking for that outside line, but we know the Ferrari's quick in a straight line. Pops back into the slipstream, forced to go to the outside.
Oh, and a bit of
Was
dust
just
kicked
amazing.
up. As Leclerc defends the position for all he's worth, but this is surely a matter of time.
Oh, his
Yeah,
wife.
well, cue Checo getting on the radio and saying he squeezed me off the track. And
You maniac. How many times are you gonna use that excuse,
Huge
dude?
enough room for him, but the question is, did he actually get enough?
You just say you can't drive.
May be
Looks like he did.
nice.
Why?
So, oh look, the stewards got to be consistent and look at
May be nice.
I'm sorry.
One shot at
Be
that.
rude.
2019 though, he knows how to defend in
Wait,
to
I'm
that
so
corner.
confused.
Yeah, we'll have a look
Am I supposed to pick up that piece then?
from Perez because it's quite tight there. Maybe he can make the whole discussion redundant this time around.
She's not giving it Pete. You're faster, you're gonna go.
Yeah, I think the prediction's coming true in the next couple of meters as they go past the iconic timing tower on the left-hand side, the old grandstand in the middle, and then the
Figlio
next
di puttana, are
iconic
you
timing tower with
kidding
the Red
me?
Bull out of the slipstream, building up to 200 miles an hour and taking third place in the Grand Prix. Leclerc was thinking about the late lunch, wasn't able to do so. A lot of confidence under braking, but one Ferrari slips off the podium.
Yeah, it does look like that. It looks like the Ferrari has good straight line braking, but it's when they lean on the car and start building lateral load.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
I'm telling you, like
Red Bull
every
has the
time I
advantage.
try to like add another piece, I'm like, oh,
Perez will set up to
this is in the wrong
Carlos
spot.
Sainz ahead. Ferrari dreaming of a 20th home victory at the start of the day. But this is, in Navy, one of the great race cars ever designed. This, in 1988, was the circuit where McLaren's winning run came to an end. Red Bull's winning run looks like it's continuing, and Perez knows the next couple of laps will be a 1-2 celebration for the team as the Mexican driver tries to step on the Italian Grand Prix podium for the first time since 2012. He was in the top 3 a couple of years ago, but a 5-second penalty. Russell has got a 5-second margin, so he's going to hang on to 5th place if everything goes to plan. Alex Albon is defending really well. He's been immaculate in the braking zones. Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri waiting for the first hint of an error, and Lewis Hamilton will be hoping to make up the 4
Where'd it
seconds
go?
between these 3.
Yes, so
Guys, did you see where it went?
Alex Albon slippery enough in a
Okay.
straight line. Lando Norris, although within that DRS zone, it's just too draggy to McLaren, even with the DRS wide open.
Okay, try your best. Well, the reassurance offered on the radio that Sainz is already
Try your
worried
best.
about the degradation of the hard tyre. So don't worry about Perez moving past here. Worry, if you're a Ferrari fan, about the cars not having made another pit stop.
As a Ferrari
Yeah.
fan, mate,
But then,
I'm always worried.
They do all the communication.
You don't gotta tell me.
Used to them, but you can see a comedy sketch when the engineer says, try your best, and then Carlos comes back and goes, oh, there's an idea. I thought of that one.
It's the 13th time Grand Prix winner speaking to you wherever you are watching this one, and you've been on the end of a couple of radio messages like that in your time. Sometimes there's nothing you can do but offer a reassurance. The driver goes, well, that's helpful, isn't it? But they are worried about the degradation of the hardest compound available to them. It's always traditionally a one-stop here because of the lost time. It's higher than most circuits, 20 4.5 seconds
Yep.
on average you lose in the pit lane. And, in the days of refueling, you used to see 2 stops a lot more, but not in this era of run the fuel load down to the end of the tank. Max Verstappen on lap 34 now. Last time around, fastest tour of the Grand Prix. So 125.2, just to place into context where he is right now. Perez did a 26.0, Sainz did a 25.9. He's comfortable.
I put it the wrong way.
To 7.5
Oh,
seconds.
God.
Yeah,
This
see,
is
yeah,
why
why don't
I'm not
on McLaren,
trying to
they-
pursue a mechanical engineering degree anymore, guys. Anymore.
It's actually very interesting. You know, that Williams.
Usually,
very
you have a
quickly
crisis
straight
every
line.
time you accidentally go into the
More
engineering
track
department
configuration.
building.
Should not
No,
be
for real, like, why is
suggested
it so
more
close?
downforce.
What are you guys trying to tell
Further
me?
back, we cycled through the order.
No, I did put it the
Ocon
right
and
way.
Kevin Magnussen. And Ocon doesn't have much from this Grand Prix weekend.
What fell?
He does have a fine pass around the outside, which turned into the inside
I
of two.
did put it the right way. You tricked me.
Racing this year, there was another circuit. that
Why would
got
you
to
do
remember
that?
for me,
And
where he went
I'm
round the
already about to
outside
cry.
In a very brave move.
Yeah, in Belgium, super move on Yuki Tsunoda.
There you go. And Alex, I trust. I knew you told that back to me, and I remember thinking at the time, "Wow, that was brave. It was committed, and managed to avoid any contact as well."
That was a fine move, but it's been a weekend to forget. Lawson has got past as well, and Ocon is behind Lance Stroll by 7 seconds. So that must have been from a while back. That pass. So we've cycled through to bring you a bit of action on that 35. Max Verstappen, one hand on the winner's trophy. We see it change later on in Monza in Grand Prix history
Is
around
it because
here.
I'm not buying the
Sainz,
McLaren
second place, worried about the
hat? Is that
degradation
why?
of the
Zach
Paris
Brown, did
is
you like?
now
Who?
Charles Leclerc comes back. Racecraft from Charles Leclerc.
So I'm not super familiar with other
Maybe
people's. I'm
he's
sorry.
looking after those Pirellis.
The only ones I know by
Hopefully.
name are Gunther, Christian, and Butler. Everyone else? That's just
That's an
that
encouraging
team's
message
principle. Oh,
for Alex
Claire.
Albon chasing his best result of the
Former
season so
principal
far. A
player.
season where he's really
I miss
improved his
her.
stock in Formula One. He was always rated as a very quick driver. He's added so many elements to his racecraft in the last couple of years. Williams are delighted to have
We're
him
getting
as
there,
team
guys.
leader.
We're getting there. Do you see
On the progress
this?
of Logan Sargent as well. Sargent has spent 20 laps on his hard tyres.
This
He's
isn't
won
fun
27
anymore.
points. Sargent yet to score in Formula One this year, but that is a long stint on the hard tyre.
Okay, Lando, we think Albon is struggling quite a lot here there, as you see.
Yeah, I see you say it as you see it.
A slightly direct Lando Norris on the radio there. Great sound of the V6 turbocharged engines heading down to the Parabolica.
I gotta say, I love Lando's sort of heart on his sleeve communications in Zambor a week ago. I think he was on the radio when they asked him to stay out in these tires. He's like, yeah. So it's actually confidence inspiring as well as comical.
See how close he gets. At that point, when you see the first shot, and they sweep by over the start-finish line, your brain tells you, okay, here comes the move. But the Williams, all the way to the end of the
Found
straight,
it.
just so quick.
I was gonna
This
start
is all
crying.
about car design. This is all about aerodynamic efficiency. The Williams, incredibly slippery in a straight line. The McLaren creates more drag, and therefore, this is Williams' greatest opportunity if you have a straight fight all year long. For whatever reason, that has been a very aerodynamically efficient car, even when they've been at the very back of the field. And Albon today trying to give them a result. And they've pointed this one.
Let's
Because
go, cuz.
Alex Albon had appendicitis and had to watch his car handed over to Nick de Vries, who scored a very fine 9th place on his Formula One debut. Would be his only
They were talking about last year.
score in
Oh,
Formula
this
One.
happened last year?
When he had appendicitis. Wait, okay, I really need to go to the restroom. I will be right back.
Should I entertain the audience?
Yeah, pause it. And then like talk for a bit.
Okay, let's see what the next steps to the Legos are. Okay. Not gonna lie, I didn't think that they would wanna actually build Lego. I thought they would just make me do it at some point. but that doesn't seem very committed to actually building it. Yeah, I literally like. Okay. How much is this supposed to be? What is this supposed to be? I'm like looking ahead to see like what?
How's it going?
I'm like looking ahead to see like how this is gonna end up becoming a car. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very confused.
You're confused? Mate, how confused do you think I am? I think it has to go opposite, right? So if this is that way, we
Oh,
put it in the wrong way.
we got a lot of stickers in this.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I hate. Anyways, I hate stickers and Legos. I think that.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I just think that it's always such a pain putting them on.
Oh, like a hassle. Yeah.
Yeah, because like at least with Legos, like you're able to like take them off and stuff, and like there's like tools to help you take it off. But with stickers, it's like you have to be careful because they stick me.
Wait. Hold on. I'm freaking out. All right.
Do you want me to look at it?
No.
Wait, can I see it?
It's the right way. It's the right way. Hold on. I need to think. Okay. Clearly, the American education system is being put to good use right now. Okay. Hold on. I think I put it the right way, right? Because these two are going to go on the inside. Ooh. Period. Okay. I think I did it right. Hold on. Yes. Yeah, I think. Because these are the last of the little wing flaps. So then this goes here. Dang. And then this goes. Why aren't you putting on the wreath?
Sorry, I got distracted. I'm on Twitter, and the streets are saying that Joshua touched someone's abs, and I'm like, I'm a visual learner.
Let go by AlphaTauri halfway through this season.
Like I said, sometimes I feel like you just be saying things, and I'm like,
Listen,
this drought was tough, I know.
it was, and I've taken my first sip, and I don't know how to act.
Y'all hearing this stream?
Is
Sorry,
there
I'm
anyone
supposed to
on
be
stream?
going. Yeah, there's two people watching.
Okay.
One of them is myself, I think. No, I'm kidding.
The other one is me.
Are you even on the stream
No.
watching? That's what I thought. Yay. It's okay. It's for my own hours. I don't want anybody to watch me suffering right now because we're not doing well. Oh! Do y'all see that?
Oh, I see it. It moves.
Well, yeah, it's a car.
Well, I
It's,
know.
like, supposed to move.
But it's like, I have no idea like how it's supposed to move. Yeah, I've seen some really cool people like build such like cool things with Legos. I think somebody built like a fridge, like a working fridge that like actually opens, and he even like filled it up with like Lego stuff.
Oh, that's
Like,
dope.
food. It was so cool.
That's cute. Yeah, I bought one of the plans somebody made where you
Did you break it?
No, I put it in wait. Something's wrong. Is this correct? Please, I cannot start this whole thing over. I will literally like it. I can't say that on stream. It's I'm getting trouble. Yeah, I bought the plan somebody made where you turn the Lego Bugatti, the one that the yellow Bugatti that I got, into a Renault, and it looks really really cool actually. It's like, that's dope. Okay, where did you add that, mate? Oh,
Wait, somebody. Wait. In one of the Legolands, there's a Ferrari car attraction thing.
mhm. Billund?
I don't know who is that. I feel like that's in Europe.
I think so.
Somebody said, "How much is this bet?" Imagine it gets into an accident.
I really want the Ferrari one, but it's like 400. I think it's like either $400 or $500. And personally, I would not be spending that much money. No offense. It's a lot of money to be spending on a Lego set. Our mother would actually strangle me.
I love
That's so cute, though. I like how it looks.
Mm-hmm.
Very cute, very cute.
Why is this not working? Why is this not
You
playing?
might have to replay it back like a little bit.
What I was trying, but I couldn't Honestly, I'm supposed to be doing my comms homework, but
There's more important things.
hopefully I don't forget to do it tomorrow.
No, it's okay. I have to do an exam tomorrow, so we'll both be in the same spot. Oh. What time are you working again?
I work at 5.
Okay, I can take you, and then you're off at one time.
Probably 10.
Do you have a ride, or do you need me to come get you?
It's at the restaurant.
Oh yeah.
Not the
Around this circuit, he's waited all year long for it, and in fact, he checked into exactly the same hotel room as he did last year, and he went straight to reception. He said, "I'm not staying in that." Superstitious racing drivers at us again.
You understood the story?
No.
So last year, Alex got appendicitis,
Mm-hmm.
and then this year, he's actually staying at the exact same hotel. But he was like, "I'm not staying there," because it was like the same room.
Same exact room?
Yep.
That's crazy.
He was like, "No."
He's like, no bad juju.
Exactly. No bad juju. Our boy's been through enough.
Superstitious. I personally wasn't, but a little lock up there from Lando. And the McLaren tries to apply more pressure to the back of Alpha.
Oh my gosh, it's making sense.
Now he's screwed. And I don't know how this time the last time.
Others haven't made it as far.
Imagine you're racing engineer.
Hamilton just hasn't found the sweet spot this weekend.
Honestly, the universe is lucky that I didn't do mechanical engineering, because
20 seconds up the road.
you do not want me touching your car.
Having, 7 seconds behind McLaren. 15 up the road from Albon. So he's having a fairly lonely race.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really thinking about it lately though.
10 seconds above Albon.
We'll see. We'll see, guys.
Time added.
Mom, don't watch this live.
Perez has got to be tyre saving on the expectation of that race pace for the Red Bull, because Charles Leclerc is able to stay within DRS, which will help Charles Leclerc, and it will drag both of them back to Carlos Sainz. So it could be the three of them glued together once again, as they were for a long period of this Grand Prix. As Max Verstappen now has the gap out at 8.3 seconds, and that looks like a good exit out of the Parabolica. Lando Norris, who's been waiting for this moment over and over again. How impressive will Alex Albon in the Williams
Let's go, my boy. Let's go.
He knows he's got the top speed. It's a breaking point. Trying to go around the outside and bailing out of the move. is Lando Norris, who will feather out of the throttle and give the place back to Alex Albon, and try and do so by staying ahead of his teammate. Albon stays ahead for the moment. Norris back into the slipstream. He'll try it all over again next time.
Actually, it looks as if
All over
But yeah,
again.
I didn't know if it was like the thing where it's like, oh, if they actually go off track and they somehow end up in front of someone, they have to get the place back.
Yeah, they do. Otherwise, they get a penalty. Like George didn't, so he's gonna get a penalty, a 5-second penalty for that. Not that it's gonna matter by the end of the race, because he's so far ahead that it's like.
I was completely alongside. He saw that. I was completely alongside. He saw me.
Well, yeah, you were almost completely alongside, but the actual line through that corner is the one that Alex has taken. And that's where the debate is open again about what happened between Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. Because Max obviously on that particular occasion decided,
Wait,
well,
spoilers.
the line is
Spoilers for-
I'm not moving.
For Drive to Survive.
Front tires look horrible
Oh shoot!
on that
Oh
race.
shoot! Oh
They
shoot!
look
Oh shoot!
really
No!
around this circuit. It's very nearly a four-car battle.
No, because what was it when I saw Sebastian Vettel in a,
It's now
was it
Aston Martin.
Aston Martin
Williams ahead of McLaren, ahead of McLaren,
racing outfit? I was like, oh my god,
He
this
looks
is
so good.
cool.
He looks so good.
Picture in a few moments' time.
Is that not what you were trying to say?
Really well to stay with Sergio
Oh.
Perez. We've got the gap down to 6 minutes.
Like, I genuinely was like, oh my god, I got spoiled for Drive to Survive.
The signs ahead. They'll be relieved to get to the back of the Ferrari's rear. Yeah, he's worked hard, doesn't it, to get in that position. And that will improve his lap time for no major effort. And it will also then mean that the advance or the holding of position for Charles Leclerc will be neutralised. Here we go again. These three, Sainz, Perez, and Leclerc glued together.
Lando, what's the red thing? What's the red thing? Yeah, pretty first.
So we weren't expecting 2 stops in this Grand Prix, but he's pushing confirm because he's saying on the radio at least that he's coming in.
Well, that's going to be dropping behind Bottas, who's in 12th place. So he's going to have to drive some qualified laps.
They're confident from what they're seeing on the radio that that's the right way to go. And he was dipping in, and then he pulled back to the racing line. So what, is there a bit of kidology there?
Yeah, 100%. They were trying to bluff to get Albon to cover, but then he would be down behind Bottas as well if he did.
Albon does have great top speed, so
Period.
easy to overtake in a really.
But see, look how Alex is 18,
And I do think
a little over 18 seconds ahead of, or I'm sorry, behind George. So even with the 5-second penalty, he's still like 13 seconds behind. So it doesn't really
It's okay,
matter.
it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Alex can get behind George.
And the story continues down the
We
left.
can close that gap.
I believe in him.
Alex Albon podium.
Honestly, I feel like if Alex ever heard how like supportive we are of him, like I hope that he would be a little bit happy. Does it make no sense sometimes?
Is
Yeah.
it just purely out of delusion?
There's worse things to be delusional about, you know?
Like what?
Huh?
Like what?
I don't know, like I just drugs. I'm s- Yo, watch my mouth, bro. I keep forgetting.
This is a family-friendly show.
Wait, what is it telling me to do? I understand, not really, but I
Wait,
understand.
wait, I have a question.
Yes,
So
I
I
might have an
just,
answer.
why just not? Oh wait, I just realized. Okay, never mind.
What? What was it?
I was gonna be like, why doesn't Max have a time for that? No.
Yeah. I mean, at the end, we'll find out like how fast he was going and stuff.
As we go through Curva Grande,
There's nobody
it's
in
looking
front of
like
him, so there's not really anybody to time him against.
Oh, look at contact! They make contact up the road. They both go, and that's contact with 2 cars in the Grand Prix now. And damage for Oscar Piastri. Hamilton takes the place off the road. Another dramatic moment for
It's
Oscar
so
Piastri's
sad for
Grand
us.
Prix.
Yeah, Piastri will pit this lap and the lap front wing stay attached all the way around if it was to come off and put debris on the track.
I'm so
We
sad
could find
because
ourselves with virtual or full safety car.
poor
depending
Oscar.
on the will
He's
of the
been so
stewards.
low.
On board with Sergio Perez, he wants that inside line. He wants to go to the right-hand side of your picture.
I really want him to get a podium soon. I feel like he's been having a pretty good second half of the season. So
It's not his debut season, right? Is it his debut season?
it is his debut season, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Coming into the
It's his
pit
first season
change
of the grade.
there, Hamilton got ahead. I think race control will say,
He's been
yeah,
having
that's
a pretty
fair
good
enough
season
after
so
the
far.
contacts.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be
Hoping for
any
good things for Oscar.
investigation there. Norris continues to be tucked underneath the rear wing of Alex Albon, battles everywhere you look all of a sudden.
Yeah, as you get into later
Oh,
stages of the race,
wait, what?
golf cars becoming a bit more nimble.
How am I supposed to?
That whole, the
Mate,
airplane
what?
attached itself somewhere around the racing lap. And this is always sort of add 10 seconds to any pit stop. You set of tyres going on.
Is
The
just
performance of Oscar
supposed to really?
Piastri in recent weeks means that sometimes you forget he's a rookie. Into the second chicane, he's trying to squeeze him, looking
His
out of the cockpit on the left-hand
took
side.
10 seconds. I know because he real damage. His front wing happened. And I was just like, ah.
Yes, got
across me and the braking.
we saw that. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Lewis didn't really give him enough space. Started to, open the steering to take what would be sort of more of a normal racing line into the second chicane. Of course, the engine didn't go anywhere. So anyone has to
Okay.
apportion blame. I would say Lewis needs to give him a bit more space, which Carlos Sainz is not giving Checo Perez.
Perez is going to risk the nose to the inside, and he fails out of the first chicane. And Sainz gets back to second place. Perez had to give him the position back, but this is getting tighter and tighter and tighter every time they go.
Wait, did I do this wrong?
There's a few.
Is that
Yeah, I don't
the
think there was any chance of Perez getting around the outside of turn one, given how far back he
Is it on
was.
the other side? Is that what that is? Am I? No. I was right.
The incident involving Lewis Hamilton.
My
lost of
word.
the investigation, but causing
Losing
a
it.
collision. Perez remains with a detailed view of the Ferrari rear wing, a slightly altered Ferrari livery for this race, paying tribute to their Le Mans winning car. That is Ferrari's best day of the motor racing season so far. They returned to the top tier of Le Mans and they won it for the first time in decades.
Oh yeah, Le Mans.
Hmm?
Le Mans
So
just
remarking on what
recently
Perez
happened.
was trying to get past.
Le Mans,
They're still part of
like
this
in Gran
battle.
Turismo.
If they get much
Oh,
closer,
I remember
there's
that.
gonna
Okay,
be
we
one
watched
up to second place.
it just
Saw Perez a white line.
I didn't watch it though.
But give him a good
I was gonna
run.
ask you. I was like, what do you want to watch the one? You don't know any of the racers, but I feel like it's still pretty fun. Like if you watch like the highlight or something, I feel like it would.
I think actresses biased with countries.
Chance to look into the first chicane. How about the second one?
He's in the same class.
I think sports to be like reality TV shows or like anime for me to get invested in them.
Honestly, I feel like
Continuing out there.
what's it called?
Tight stuff. For second,
A F1 anime would go so hard.
Mhm. As like the story potential, like the action, and
Trying to get past
cars.
of Alex Albon, and it is.
You're so right. We should watch the Cars movie with Lewis Hamilton in it.
It's the second one.
Is it the second movie?
Yeah.
I can't
Because
remember.
basically, okay, I think the second movie is so.
Squeezes Norris.
I have beef with the second Cars movie. Because essentially, it's like Lightning McQueen is doing like Gran Turismo. But for some reason, there's a Formula 1 style car, I think. Or I don't know. But he's doing like Gran Turismo. And meanwhile, Mater has like this spy supply.
Wait, that sounds so fun.
Like, I don't know, I feel like I feel like compared to the first movie, there was just like
Will Sainz give him the
such
run?
a like
You knew the answer to that question.
heartwarming story
And back on
about
the road
like
they go. Perez up to
this
second place.
racer
They'll need to give the place
learning
back.
like
Sainz doesn't really look
what's
like he's in the
really
mood to
important
do
in
it,
his life and like trying to
Sort his
become grateful
priorities.
for his life and like appreciate the little things. And that was a good movie, you know? And the second movie just completely changed genres, I feel like.
Hamilton now. With that
Get the
5 second
spice stuff
penalty
on
hanging
this.
over it.
Because what was there? A
And now
Pope
back to the
version.
other one, around the outside.
Why was there
Hamilton
a
against
car Pope?
Lando Norris. And that is hard tire versus
That's
medium
interesting.
tire.
There were, like, that has so many implications.
But he's got to get past Albon, and then he's got to
I don't know if I enjoy those implications.
Exactly. What does that mean?
What does that mean for us?
Front tires. You want slightly fresher rubber to attack the car in front.
It's a big ego. Come on. We cannot race like this.
Well, if the sheer skill that's all fair, then that is how you're going to have to race. But he's closer than he's ever been. He's got to try and get over to the right-hand side.
Best run he's had so far for second place. Oh, he thought about it, and Sainz went tight to the wall. Perez has got the DRS. Perez has got the place. At last, Sergio Perez slows the circle down, and by the time he leaves the first chicane, he's up to second place in the Grand Prix.
Q Charles Leclerc might have an opportunity to come back in his teammate.
Are you guys watching the race stream?
Struggling
Yeah.
to slow the car down.
I'm also on
The
stream.
movement through Parabolica, that correction of the car at speed, allowed
Do you want to close the door, man?
and it is a Red Bull 1-2 on that 46
What's
of
good?
51. This is
You
Lewis
okay?
Hamilton trying to do the same thing at the first turn.
Got a few
It's a
minutes.
softer compounded tire for the Mercedes.
Yeah, you do.
And he goes
Is Dad still awake?
round,
Yeah.
Go
looking
tell him.
to try and turn it into a traction race because they are 30
Okay.
old hard tires.
Go tell him I bought you expensive dinner, so you have to tell him. You owe me that much. You're welcome.
He's going to discover that fastback well, similarly powered Mercedes is in the Williams setup, very quick in a straight line. With the offset compound, that's going to be helpful when you're dealing with just pure power and drag. Charles Leclerc, closer than he's been to Carlos Sainz. This is going to be a battle of the Ferraris.
This is so close between the two Scarlet Ferraris who go onto the main straight. Charles Leclerc has got enormous momentum here.
What happens
They're
next?
side by side at
Oh
Monza,
no,
and
this
Charles
ain't gonna
Leclerc is
end well.
moving ahead.
Bro,
He's got
we
the
were all
inside
freaking
line.
out.
Charles Leclerc takes third place in the Italian Grand Prix, and he's locked up to give another opportunity to decide who cracks on the steering wheel, looking for the line. The
Oh.
how did he not make contact with his teammate there?
I feel that I've just seen a ghost car. You know, the wheels, they must have been so close to touching.
Sainz has the inside line. Will he have the position? Lock up. Oh, they nearly made contact again. This is really impressive start from the two teammates.
Ferrari, well, guaranteeing they get the lion's share of the television coverage. As a reminder, Max Verstappen is leading this race.
Lewis Hamilton is up to sixth position, and now it's a time trial for him. He's cleared Alex Albon, and now he needs 5 seconds ahead of the Williams driver, who's trying to keep Lando Norris behind. There's the defensive move. Norris can't find a way by. Still, Albon holds on to the position against Norris, but he couldn't keep the medium tyre and Lewis Hamilton behind.
Well, these two were posting pictures playing tennis or paddle
Why
in
would
the weekend, and well, that was friends during the week. On the weekend, no such thing.
Up on the racetrack,
Wait,
on
what
the
was
Formula
that?
One Grand Prix.
That's so random.
Verstappen on his way to a moment of motor racing history in a couple of laps' time. Great battles, intense battles. How good has it been to not just see slam dunk overtakes?
Do you think Formula 1 would ever do like
today? Here's
the
another moment
Gran
of it.
Turismo,
Michelle
like
Leclerc
Easter
hanging onto it, drifting
thing?
the car into turn one.
That battle that's
I
going
can't
on.
see it happening, to be honest.
It's
I mean, never say never.
But
Personally, I don't see it happening, I think.
I think there should just be like an out of field team that just does
Right,
it.
Ferrari turbocharged engine.
Pause.
Sainz has played such a part of making
Maybe in like
this
F4, right? Like where
in the early laps.
Yeah.
like the lower leagues for
like-
sure. I could see it happening maybe.
This
Isn't it called like Formula Academy?
F1 Academy. There's that, but I was talking about like
DRS doing its thing.
Or is like
sorry,
is
hold on.
Formula 4 different from Formula 1 Academy?
Yeah, there's like F3,
I
F2.
know the F3 and F2, but I thought like Formula 1 Academy was a 4 essentially.
Ahead of the front wheel of the Williams.
The winner for Formula 1 Academy is this Filipino girl.
Bianca Bustamante.
Yeah.
I know her. I know of her.
I thought you meant like, oh yeah. I met her before and I was like, God. How do you know everyone?
No, I haven't yet.
The day you like personally knew the first person.
Are you watching? This is so stressful for me.
All credit to Ferrari for letting the drivers go. I was saying at the beginning of the race, was that the right strategy in terms of maximising or minimising their race time? But I guess they've seen the big picture. They weren't in the battle really with the Red Bulls, and they've let their drivers go for it. Carlos earned the right to be in front based on qualifying.
Norris is surely going to get past Alex Albon this time. They were virtually level. Yes, Norris gets up to 7th place. We'll bring you the replay as quickly as we can. But a great defense from Alex Albon and Charles Leclerc nearly drops it off the road in the second. Lesman gathers it all together again. Norris is P7.
Let's bring this back.
And we stop scrapping like it's the last lap of the World Championship, says Carlos Sainz.
Yeah, well, look, they're all in now. Only a couple laps to go.
It stressed me out so bad.
Alex, we can make it a P6. We can make it a P6. We can be world champion. We can be world champion.
Carlos under pressure once again. Charles a slightly wider line. He searches for clean here across that front wing of his Ferrari, and he is going to get a monster slipstream again.
Here's the opportunity for Charles Leclerc to take his place on the podium. His teammate stands directly in front of him.
What?
Speed as they scrub it off down from 200 miles an hour. That is deep into the corner. And through we go. It's very, very tight. Sainz stays ahead for the moment. But he's checking the mirror. He's taking a tight line through Curve Grande.
Which Ferrari
He's
is
having to use all his considerable skill behind the wheel to keep his teammate behind. Charles Leclerc's going to get one last opportunity on the last lap.
Right. This would be the appropriate time to be in Las Vegas and see if he goes all in. Does he risk contact with his teammates?
Wait, what?
To try and get that.
Wait, what? Oh. Okay, now wait a second.
And he still holds top position at the moment. Looks like there's a pretty sizable gap there.
And no risk, reconciliate, no risk.
Okay, one part of the message said one thing, the other said another.
Yeah, that's definitely a contradiction. And,
No risk.
well, I guess they just don't want to be quoted as getting the drivers to stand down. But I don't think anyone would criticise them. They're going to get a Ferrari on the podium either way. Brilliant yesterday, just not quite quick enough to pass into Red Bull on a Sunday.
Is there a late line to the walls? And he very nearly went into the back of his teammate. If that's Charles Leclerc's idea of no risk, my word, it will be third for Carlos Sainz. That is the last real opportunity in the Italian Grand Prix for Leclerc to get past his teammate.
I'm nervously laughing because that could have been them both wiped out.
That was nearly George Russell on the podium.
And he's right back at him again. Sainz must be in all sorts of trouble because Leclerc missed the chicane. He must have some small flat spots on his tyres. Sainz, look how painfully slow he is. He's run out of tyres.
He was worried about this earlier on. The two Ferraris are going to scrap all the way to the checkered flag. We're on the 51st and last tour of Monza on a historic day where Max Verstappen is very nearly home. Here is Max Verstappen. The consecutive win record is about to be rewritten at this great monument to motor racing. We are witnessing something that no one
I was so
has
happy
seen
for Max.
in the entire history of Formula One.
I know we start cheering and then we're like, wait, is he? Okay. Yes. Woo!
And the Ferraris are scrapping all the way to the line. Incredible stuff. Perez is second, and it was 1/10 of a second between third and fourth for Sainz and Leclerc after a brilliantly intense Italian Grand Prix.
Fernando Alonso
Alex
still
was
hunting
so
down
naked a P5.
Lando Norris
He
here.
thought
Lewis
Alex-
Hamilton.
I know I wanted Alex top 5, but he did really
And,
good.
well, he's run out of time on Albon.
We better get that.
Considering who tops, like who 1 through 6 is, I was like, my
We
boy.
love our midfielders.
What defensive driving from Alexander Albon, who was able to keep Norris at bay all the way to the
I'm
end.
hoping and praying
Hamilton
for
did have the clearance. He finished seventh
for
second ahead
podium
of
Alex
Albon,
Albon in
so
Las
he's in
Vegas.
sixth position. Albon in seventh, Norris in eighth, Alonso
I
in
think
ninth,
what? How many?
and returning to the
What
points
does
in
the circuit
Formula
look like again?
Valtteri Bottas. But it's a history-making moment for Max.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Hold on, guys. Another win. Unbelievable. And a nice one to as well.
Max, that is mighty. 10 races in a row, you're on your own, mate.
He's so chill, like,
That's history. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Well done.
they're like, oh, Max, congrats, you know, you just rewrote history. And he's like, oh, not too bad, not too bad. I love him. He's such an icon, honestly.
Victory at Monza. And if you think of all the great names in our sports history, it is Max Verstappen who scores Formula One's first perfect 10. 10
Woo.
Grand Prix victories in a row. What an achievement.
Isn't that
Well,
crazy?
there'll still be those who doubt how good he is. They'll say it's the car. They'll say, well, yeah.
They keep talking. I keep walking.
I think Max Verstappen would be a Mitzi.
Random.
No, because let's talk about it. I genuinely think,
He was sensitive. It
like,
took him a while, didn't it? To
like if I had to make these men
stand
stand keep up against their will. Okay, let's go down the list.
You're like, race is over. Let's talk about it.
No, because this is what the people want. This is the real.
Conversations that we should be having on a podcast.
Okay, so Max Verstappen is definitely a Mitzi. I could also see him being like a casual NCT stan.
Really?
Like, okay, I think
Controversial. Okay.
controversial, but like I don't know, I can see it. I think he'd think like this is so groovy. I can see him. I can hear those exact words come out of his mouth. Like, you know, it's groovy.
When have you ever heard Max Verstappen say groovy?
Never, but I don't know why I can imagine it. I can imagine it. You know, NCT would be the one to make him say groovy.
I don't know.
It's the entity. It has the Zenny effect.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, Sergio Perez. I don't know. I think. We're gonna put a pin on him. I can't tell.
Okay.
Okay, Fernando Alonso, hear me out.
He's a
Swiftie.
Swiftie, so like.
But hear me out. Before, let me say my truth.
Let him cook.
He is a fear not. He is the Le Seraphim.
I could see that. The little
But-
dun,
But specifically, he's a Yinjin stan because why? She's one of Taylor Swift's children. Like
they're in-laws, clearly.
exactly. Anyways, Lewis Hamilton. Now, of course, he's a Suzuki.
It's like controversial.
Like, no. But I feel like NCT has that cool vibe that I see Lewis having.
You don't see him as a Itsumi?
Okay, I think I don't know.
You're like, let me backtrack.
No. Because I don't see him as an ATV. But then when you said ATV, you know who immediately popped up in my head?
Who?
Lando. Anyways, but yeah. Alternatively, though, I could see Lewis being a girl group stan and like being a rebel love. Like, I can see it. Like he was in the trenches defending Irene when she yelled at her stylist. He's the one sending the trucks to SM demanding for that red velvet come back.
He got money for it. So.
Exactly. Okay. Carlos Sainz.
Smooth operator.
Exactly like
Smooth operator.
I feel like I can't see him being like a K-pop stan. Like, hold on. I should clarify who I think is like stans and like casual fans. Okay, so Max is definitely casual.
Man doesn't have time for proper standing.
Mm-hmm. Fernando Alonso, he's a stan in the sense that like he has his alt. He's a Seraphim alt, and what's it called? Whatever else is happening in the K-pop world that doesn't involve the Seraphim, he don't know. He don't got a single clue.
He's like, I don't care.
Lewis, he'll definitely hear like about the scandals and stuff, but he's not like actively looking for it. It'll just pop up on his timeline. He's like, oh my goodness. But he knows everything that goes down in SM. He like who was it? It was Baekhyun. Who are the people who are like suing SM?
Oh yes.
Yes, like he knows about that. He knows about like the Suntara, like elimination. Like he knows what's up. He knows. Carlos is a casual stan. Like I definitely see him making a playlist filled with like K-pop songs that he's heard that he really likes. I feel like he'll really.
Are those the only K-pop stands? Are they the only K-pop stands?
Hold on, we're going down the list.
Oh, okay, because you just started talking about who's a casual stan and who's not, so I was like, okay.
I had to like backtrack and like be like, I had to clarify. Anyways, Carlos is a casual stan, but I can see him really liking Queen Card by Idol and Tomboy.
Okay.
He's blasting those two songs in the paddock.
Okay.
I could see it. Charles a Toy stan.
Really? Because I see him as a TXT stan. Wait, why am I agreeing with you? I don't know. I feel like he listens to sad boy music.
Because he's a bird? That can also me. Okay, I see Twice in TXT. Twice. You know how like some people like combine group names?
Yes.
So it's like to talk about like their friendships with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like trying to do that with Twice and TXT, even though I don't think they've really interacted. But it's like TXT. But yeah. Okay, George Russell. He's on Stan Twitter specifically and Stan TikTok.
Oh gosh. I'm scared.
Like he is like the one initiating the fan wars. He like, I don't know. I can see him like accidentally initiating fan wars and just be like, oh, I cannot see.
He's unironically used baller.
What's baller?
Like the name baller, or like the phrase baller.
Of course. Everything new I've learned about George Russell has been against my will. But anyways, I can see him like, I don't know why, I see him like really liking Stacy. Like I feel like specifically like he like joined ASAP era. Like he heard ASAP and he was like, this is my song. Like, you know, Carlos was Sixth operator.
Yes.
George Russell and ASAP Stacy. like he's out here doing the little dance, the choreography, like, hey, stop up. Anyways. Okay, Lando Norris, we already talked about, we like kind of talked about him. He is a diehard 18. Like he definitely, I can see him watching like Kingdom and like going through the trenches. See, I don't know what Kingdom was like for y'all, but like I can imagine.
It actually wasn't horrible for us.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, it was rough, like with everybody, but it wasn't as bad as how it was for like Stays. Oh my gosh, I messed up.
Anyways, yeah. He's an 18, and like I don't know why. I just think like Ouyang is his bias. Like I feel like for the other drivers, like I can't really figure out like who their biases would be, but for Lando, it's Ouyang.
No questions asked.
Like, it just makes sense. Lance Stroll, I feel like if he liked K-pop, his dad would try to buy a company. Like his dad would try to buy like
Something's wrong. Maybe not. Maybe I'm overreacting. Wait.
Maybe.
That looks right.
Anyways, but either way, I think he's more of a casual stan. Like,
Wait, did you just dig at Lance?
Hmm?
Did you just make a dig at Lance?
Mm.
I feel like if you like to keep up his time.
I don't know. I just think it'd be really funny.
That's so foul.
I don't know. I didn't mean for that to be. Okay, I think that like Lance is a good driver, but I just think it's funny that he's like a nepo baby. Like his dad really bought the whole like team, and he was like, "Alright, son, here you go." Yeah. Pierre, I don't know why I see him standing 17. I just see it. There's no rhyme or reason. Like, I can see him like listening and like jamming out to like Darling, Oh My,
Hot.
Like, I was thinking like he definitely like they're more like fresh teen concepts, so like Pretty You. I don't know. Like,
Are we talking about the same pair?
I don't know. It's just purely like vibes. Because you know who I think would actually listen to like Body Teen? George Russell. He'd hear Hot and he was like, they made this song about me, guys. He's like, you know those? Wait, I just saw something cursed. You know, like the voice kind of performance of Hot? He was like, blah, blah. That's George Russell and Pierre Gasly.
Stop. Oh no. Oh no.
Ocon. I don't know.
I see SC as a Grogu stan. You know he can belly dance?
You can?
Yeah. We talked about it on what's it called once? We talked about it once on who is it? Gorilla Grid. Oh my gosh. I played that so badly.
That's interesting. I did not expect that.
They were like, oh, who taught you that? He was just like, I don't know, I guess I'm just built this way. And I lost it. I was like
Actually, guys, SD Bestie is not a K-pop stan. He's training to be an idol. Like that was his backup plan.
becoming an F1 driver was the backup.
Like no. He was like, if racing don't work, like I'm just gonna become an idol. Like he's got the talent. I feel like he can do it. Anyways,
He said, I believe in him. I'll support his debut.
okay, Oscar Piastri. Yeah, Oscar Piastri. I don't know why. Like, wait. I like confused Pierre and Oscar's last names for a second. I was like, wait.
Pierre Gasly. Oscar Piastri.
No, yeah, I said it like Oscar Piastri in my head, so I was like, wait a minute. But anyways,
This is so fun to say.
I don't know why. I feel like he would have been like an OG army. Like I can see him being like you, where it's like they started making happier music, and he was like, you know what? Maybe not for me anymore. But I'm supposed to put in my boys. Like he cried when Jin announced he was enlisting. It was like he almost crashed his car. Like, he almost
When
gave
you
it
told
up.
me that Nuis was disbanding, and I went, oh shit, I put that in mine. Okay. We're gonna hope for the best, because I don't really got much of a choice anymore.
Anyways,
Put it in.
anyways, Alex Albon. I see him definitely being like a third gen stan. Like he still listens to like a lot of fourth gen. He was like,
Futin?
because their songs are great, you know.
Did you say Futin?
I said fourth gen.
I was like, what are you talking about?
But like he's out here like jamming to like New Jeans and like Idol, like TXT, but I genuinely see him being like standing like EXO or like
Oh. I could see that.
I feel like you would think that them having their like little superpowers would be so cool. Like
Why'd you gotta bring up the superpowers, man?
I feel like I always have to bring up the superpowers.
Listen, it was iconic. It still is. Ah, mon dieu! Wait. No. It's fine. Just kidding. Why am I out here making chromosomes? I'm so confused. Like,
I think
nucleic acids?
anyways, I don't see Nico Hulkenberg singing the K-pop. Like if it were like playing in the club or something. Why in the club actually? Wait, hold on. You think he would have fun with it, but like he wouldn't go out of his way to listen to it. You know?
Same with Valtteri. Can you imagine Valtteri Bottas listening to K-pop?
So like I feel like no, I feel like he would really like it. He just would not like go out of his way to
Like in fashion. Like you just nigga change like
Valtteri Bottas FX stan. Wait, it's FX, right? Or 21.
It's 21.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
I was
I'm
like,
sorry.
why'd you bring up FX?
Jojo, I'm so sorry.
You're so lucky I didn't register that right away. I would have smacked you.
Yeah, anyways.
Wait, is this for the... I was like, is this for the car? No, duh, it's for the car. I meant to say, is this for the wheels?
Maybe.
Oh, we're getting somewhere. I'm so glad nobody's like actually watching this because it's embarrassing.
Wait, I honestly can see Bottas listening to like Psy. Like that song, like
It's so fun.
I can see it. Did my PC just die?
It was
Just resting.
resting its little head.
Mm-hmm. Okay, check on you. Mm.
He listens to J Cho, you know that?
I feel like I know the name. I just don't know like what he's made. I was like, wait, like what's his music on?
It's like sad Chinese music.
I know.
It's like-
I feel like I feel like
we
I-
both listen to J Cho. I just all of the songs are song titles. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Are in Chinese as well. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
But anyways,
Oh, I'm supposed to make another one. Ah, ha, ha, ha. I said it like that. Oh my gosh, we're almost done with part 1, guys.
Can we just finish part 1? I want to go to sleep.
Wait, can you put on the last Grill the Grid, the geography one?
After I'm done with my
Yeah, after.
analysis. But what's it called? I don't know what
Are you writing this down?
No.
Oh, I was.
We are just going off whatever.
Vibes.
Anyways. I
Pure
genuinely
vibe.
don't know what, like, I feel like he listens to more more K R&B if anything. So like Jimmy.
Joe?
Mm-hmm.
I could see
Like he listens to like DPR. I don't know what I think they're Taiwanese actually.
that. DPR?
I don't know.
Are they?
I don't know what DPR is really. I know that this was explained to me by somebody, and I was just like, okay.
Is DPR Taiwanese?
Look
Look it up. You have your phone.
Oh yeah.
I'm just curious now because you mentioned it.
DPR.
Wow, look at this. Oh, wait. Ugh. Merde. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, so DPR
Look at
Live
this.
is South Korean.
We're getting there. So close yet.
DPR
so
Ian is
far
from
away.
Australia.
I thought they were both Korean, so. I don't
Wait,
know.
there's more DPRs. There's a DPR cream and a DPR clown. I don't know what DPR is.
Is it like a subunit?
I don't know. Anyways, I think I'm listening to like DPR Ian.
Which one's that
I don't know.
Cancelled.
So there's no available like locations.
I did mine in San Isidro.
Like it's awful.
Well, yeah, it's the last one, so. Is that bad?
Huh? I didn't tell him.
Oh.
Okay, there's one available high school, but it's like
Where? The middle of nowhere.
yeah,
Where?
Palm Springs.
When
We
you.
take a little road trip just so you can take your.
You should.
Oh, you should.
But I don't have to. It's not required.
You should take it in personally. Huh?
A lot of people I know didn't take it.
Then you have to explain that to your father. I'm on live, by the way. Just reminding you.
What?
I'm on live.
Oh, okay. That's
Anyways, if you used to know that, he's a Billy stan. Like he was like, oh, Suki, twinning. Like, is that based off of just me accidentally calling him Suki multiple times? Yes. But either way, I feel like he was like Billy. Especially their latest comeback. I don't know how to pronounce it. They're just like
Better come back.
no, like the
Oh yeah.
Inaya. I feel like he would really like.
No,
I don't know.
Wait, where does this attach to? Is it this?
I can't see Kevin Magnuson listening to K-pop. Logan Sargent either. I can't see either of them. Like,
Logan's American.
I know that. I
I have
know.
nothing to do with it.
Yeah. I don't know anything about Liam Lawson. I'm so sorry.
Well, he's a rookie, so.
Nick DeVries.
Degree.
DeVries.
You're including me?
Yeah.
Good. Poor guy.
Mhm.
Wait, I'm so confused. How do I attach this? What?
I feel like
I missed a step, didn't I?
I don't know. We'll actually go back to him later. Okay, Danielle Ricardo,
Danny Vick.
Red Velvet, definitely. Like Red Velvet, twice Blackpink. Those are his
He's
groups.
for the girls.
He is for the girls. Like he was frothing at the mouth when Blackpink announced their comeback. Like
Is this going here? Is that what it is?
okay, I can't see Sergio Perez seem to keep up now that I think about it. I'm like, Like I just can't see it.
You think so?
Yeah.
I feel like he would listen to Blackpink too, to be honest. Maybe.
Maybe you go to like the concert.
He goes with Max.
Anyways.
Red Bull bonding.
Anyways, I'm gonna include Sebastian Vettel, but I think that he would be a Girls' Generation day one stan. Like he heard and he like his body started levitating. Like he started like Girls' Generation is the reason why he started winning races.
He started what?
He started winning races.
Oh, I have extras. Guys, we did it.
We finished part 1.
It only took me 2 hours.
Can we end the live?
Let's watch the.
Okay. We'll watch the grid and then I want to have my little nap time. Can you type in Clover Grid for me? Oh, not you.
We did it. Okay, bye.